guys, it's Emily, and today I'm going to be doing my Biannual Bibliothon Tbr video. I think it's been a very long time since I participated in the Biannual Bibliothon. I can never participate in January because I'm always super busy. And then summer, I think the dates just haven't worked for me in the past couple of years, but this year they work for me. So I have a TBR. So Biannual Bibliothon takes place from the 14th to the 21st. Participated in it once and absolutely loved it and had the best time, and yeah, so now I'm participating again because I can do it. So I am working a lot that week, but other than that, I'm free, so we're gonna go with it. Challenge number 1 is to read the group book, and I was very excited this year because the group book was actually out, and so I'm like, maybe I could actually go and pick it up because I usually pick a very new release and I don't usually have time to get my hands on it. This year they did pick a new release, but like it had time to it's been out for like I think a while now, but they don't have it at my library and I don't really feel like buying it because I'm not super excited about it or anything, so I don't really want to buy it, so I'm still not participating in the group book. I never participate in those challenges. Challenge number 2 is to choose a book from someone else's TBR. So I wanted to do a biannual Bibliothon TBR video and like try to choose from someone else's TBR, but I just couldn't find, there are not many out at the moment, and I couldn't find any that had any books that I owned because that's what I was going for, because I need to clear up some room on this shelf. So then I went and I watched Haley in Bookland's TBR video, and she had 2 books that I own and that I'm interested in reading. I don't know which one I'll read because it's kind of debatable. So we'll see when the readathon hits which one I will read for that challenge. But I have An Ember in the Ashes by Saba Tahir, which I've heard amazing things about. I think I read like half-ish way and I was really enjoying it. I just really didn't like Helene, but other than that, I really liked it. She also talked about reading Save the Date by Morgan Matson. So this, I don't know why, but sometimes it's just really hard for me to read Morgan Matson books and they can take me a long time. So I don't know if I'll get to this. I hope to, but it'll be one of these 2. I feel like it's more likely to be this one, but I might be more in the mood for this one, so that's where I don't know. Challenge number 2 or 3 is to try a chapter of 3 books and then pick one. 3 books I chose to try a chapter were In 27 Days by Allison Gervis, and also The Heartbreakers by Ali Novak. Both of these are actually Wattpad books originally. And then I had Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch. And I ended up picking In 27 Days. I really did enjoy the chapters of these. What was weird that I found with trying all 3 of these chapters, first they all have the same colors, kind of with the cover. I feel like they all do. Second of all, they all dealt with death or dying somehow, or like someone's dying. These 2 in particular both had characters of their family who had cancer in it. That was coincidental. This one deals with suicide, but that was very coincidental, I found. But I chose In 27 Days. Obviously, I'm very excited about this one. I have read it before as a Wattpad book, but now it's a published novel, and I haven't read it since. So I'm so excited to jump back into this because I loved it the first time. So I want to see what's different, what was changed with publication and stuff. So I'm curious. I don't know. It's gonna be the exact same, or it's gonna be very different. Challenge number 4 is to read a book that's been on my TBR for over a year. And with that, I picked The Heartbreakers by Ali Novak. So this could technically count for the challenge of try a chapter, but I did choose In 27 Days for that. But I really enjoyed the first chapter of both of these, so it was kind of like difficult. And then it was like, oh, read a book that's been on your TBR for over the year. I'm like, well, yeah, I'm gonna choose The Heartbreaker. I am so excited about this. It's gonna be a fun time. I didn't read the Wattpad book for this one though, so I know it's a series and each of the books are about like different characters in the band and stuff falling in love. So I'm very excited to read this and pick this up. It looks like a fun time. Challenge number 5, I think, is read a predicted 5-star read. Now this might be cheating, but it's my current read. I don't know how far I'll be into it at this point, because it's taking me a very long time to get through. So I know I'm already like 100 pages in, but it takes me forever, and I'm at camp all week this week before the readathon starts. So I don't know if I'll have finished it by then. I have 2 books for the challenge. The first one is Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. Like I said before, Morgan Matson takes me a long time to read, and this still is taking me forever. It's not taking me as long as it did the first time, but it's still taking me a while. A June TBR video, which I'm probably just gonna make. I'm not gonna make a July one because the July one would be the exact same, so that'd just be real filming everything, and I really don't feel like it. But my whole thing was I went onto Goodreads, I picked 5 of my favorite books, and then I went to the side and I like picked, and like usually the first one I could find in my library that popped up, oh, you would like this if you liked this book. So I am doing that challenge, and that also applies with this. So obviously, Since You've Been Gone, this would probably still be a 5 stars, but I'm not quite sure yet because I've been reading it. I don't know if I'm enjoying it as much as I used to. So I don't know if my tastes have changed or what's happened. I still relate a lot to Emily though, so we're gonna see how this goes. But the book that I want to read with that like was compared to Since You've Been Gone, that if you like Since You've Been Gone, you'll like this. Was Open Road Summer by Emery Lord. So that's why I'm predicting 5 stars, but I've never read an Emery Lord book before. But I do hope I enjoy it. It sounds interesting. It has like country music, touring, and like superstars. I don't know. And best friends too. It just sounds like a fun book. Oh, Elizabeth Gilbert blurbed on this. That's funny. She's also part of that challenge for Better Off Friends. That's funny. Okay. The next challenge is to read a book, an own voices novel that is different from you. So own voice is basically when the author has gone through the same thing as the character, and like, but it can't be related to you. For example, like I am like a Christian, so reading a book that's by a Christian author that has a Christian main character, that wouldn't count for me because I am Christian, and it's like you want to choose something different. So it took me a while, but then I'm like, I don't know if I own any own voices novels. I wasn't sure. So I went on to Goodreads, and I found To All the Boys I Loved Before, which I have read. So I haven't picked up the last book yet, so we're gonna go with Always and Forever, Lara Jean by Jenny Han, which is the 3rd and final book to the To All the Boys I Loved Before trilogy. I read and loved both the first 2, and I'm so pumped for the movie, which comes out next month. And the main character is Korean. I am obviously not Korean. Yeah, I'm very excited about this one. I'm curious to see how it concludes. I've heard very mixed things though. I know some people absolutely adored it and just loved it, and a lot of people, other people, my mom included, just did not enjoy it for some reason and thought it was boring. So we're gonna see. Hopefully I enjoy it, but I don't know. And the last book is to pick or read the last book you bought. Now this could change because I am at camp and there is a bookstore by the camp I'm working at this week, so I may like walk over and buy more books, although I bought too many lately, so I probably shouldn't, but there's a possible chance I could. But right now, the book I bought actually today, because I bought so many books this week. It's been like a week and I think I bought like 10. This never happens to me. I've gone to the crazy book buying on YouTube. I understand it now. But the last book I bought, I was out of my library and they were selling books, and I was like, okay, I'll pick a book up because they had a YA book and I recognized it. And that is The Radius of Us by Marie McWhirter. So this one does not look lighthearted at all. But I'd heard about it before. I'd seen like the cover, I think, before. I think it was a different cover, but I remember hearing about this before somewhere. I don't know where. So I have this, so this should be fun. And those are all the books that I plan on reading for the Biannual Bibliothon. I probably want to read all of them. I think I've got 7 books, so which is my goal. It's most likely not going to happen because I'm working a lot that week more, and so I'll be more tired. And then I also want to hang out with my grandparents since they are visiting right now. And then I still have to film video challenges, which that stressed me out, but like I really want to do all of them. I don't know if that's gonna happen now, but there's one I've been like thinking about and planning about, and it'd be very disappointing if I planned all of it and then didn't do it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big fat thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more of this lovely face. I will talk to you all soon in another video. Goodbye!
Let go of everything.